मैम ज़रा अपने होटल चेन्स के बारे में बताइए, किस तरह से जो आपकी हायरिंग पॉलिसीज़ हैं, हाउ डज़ इट वर्क, व्हाट इज़ द थॉट बिहाइंड इट?
Thanks so much. So at Lemon Tree Hotels, we've been hiring people with disability for the last 16 years, and it's part of our HR strategy. हम लोग की company का ये policy है actually. और disability में there are many different kinds of disability present in our hotels. It includes the deaf, people with a physical handicap, people with low vision. And in the last 11 years, we've done work with intellectual and developmental disability as well as autism, basically the neurodiverse disabilities. And what we are finding is that the more we venture into this, the more benefits come our way. So that I'll explain this. When our customers observe that there are team members who have a disability and they can see वो कितनी अच्छी तरह trained हैं और जो भी उनको टास्क करना है वो कर पा रहे हैं, चाहे वो कॉफ़ी शॉप में हो, चाहे फ्रंट डेस्क में हो, चाहे हाउसकीपिंग में हो, and they observe that the service is being given to them the way they want to receive it, and it is of good quality like any other person, that acceptance goes to a new level altogether. Our company is inclusive, yes, but because we have so many customers who stay with us across our 96 hotels in more than 58 destinations, we are in a way passing this message on forward, and people are able to observe the reality of it, because बोलना बड़ा आसान है, मगर अगर हम ट्रेनिंग ठीक से नहीं देंगे और वो सर्विस ठीक से नहीं देंगे, why will the guest come and stay with us? Why will the guest pay money if he doesn't receive service from a well-trained person? That's what his expectation is. So we've been able to build a model around it, a lot of focus on learning and development, on training, and a lot of focus on sensitization. This thought process has come from our chairman and managing director, and the leadership team has totally understood it and has bought into it. But if we have an employee base, total base of say 8,000, 9,000 people, how are they going to understand? We have to first sensitize them. So on a regular basis across our hotels, we talk about why disability, what are the benefits. Then we talk specifically about if there are deaf team members in your team, how shall you work with them? We teach everybody Indian Sign Language. Now this is an interesting thought. I believe in school actually, we should be teaching, of course, English, we should be teaching Hindi, and we should be teaching Indian Sign Language. I'm really proud to say all 7,000 plus employees of Lemon Tree Hotels, we know Hindi, we know English, and we know Indian Sign Language. We do.
40% जो हमारे डिसेबल्ड आबादी हमारे देश की, उनके पास जॉब्स नहीं हैं, और आप अपने होटल्स में जिस तरह से लेती हैं, क्या आपके सुझाव हैं किस तरह से आगे बढ़ा जाए कि और जो कॉर्पोरेट्स हैं या सर्विस सेक्टर में और इनका दखल बढ़े?
So in the last 5 years, maybe even the last 10 years, I've seen a lot of change, whether it's the hotel sector, restaurant sector, retail, IT, ITES, banking. There are many companies that have expressed an interest in hiring people with disability as a normal part of their policy, not as an exception. And we've had the good chance or the good opportunity to be able to share our best practices with many organizations. So what we have been able to tell them is that in these 16 years, we have seen that there are about 6 or 7 steps that you need to take to make your company truly inclusive. I can say it very simply to you. At the very top of the company, this belief that it is a business benefit actually to go for inclusion must come in at the head of the company and then get cascaded through. That's the first step. The second step is you need someone to focus on inclusion. That's what my job is. And that's how we can do pilots, we can do experiments, we can try new disabilities. The third step is you have to sensitize everybody in the organization. I mentioned that. Tell them why and tell them about different disabilities. The fourth step is job mapping. So any company who wants to bring a person in who's got special needs will have to examine the tasks of every role. So in our company, what happens at the front desk? What happens in the coffee shop? What are those 20 or 30 tasks a person does on a daily basis? If I bring a deaf team member into the team, can he do all those 30 tasks? If I bring a person with Down syndrome, can they do all the 30 tasks? This process is called job mapping. You take the help of your NGO partners because they are experts. We are hoteliers after all. You take their help to analyze and study, and that's how you work it out, that which job and which disability.